mission of Boise Vertical Farm is to provide a clean environment for people to gain work experience, knowledge, while growing plants and mushrooms, herbs. We work in a wood shop. We give people things to do in order to keep them clean. The idea for somebody like myself who is an addict, a recovering addict, staying busy is very important. So we keep people busy. We give them a chance for a clean place to work, clean place to fellowship with other addicts and alcoholics.
Well, it's a really positive place, it's a safe, healthy place to be. I mean, it teaches you to about time management, it teaches you about accountability, and there's a lot to do. Every time I would come in here, there would be goals that were set to do, and so I would have to manage myself and manage my time while I was here, and accomplish what I had to do for the day. And there were things that Jeff wanted me to do, and so I would come here and I would just be productive and achieve the goals that I had to do while I was here. My experience was different. I never experienced anything like this before. I had never gardened before. I never grew plants. I'd never been in a greenhouse before coming here, and so I got to learn how to do all that. And it was a really positive environment, and it taught me productivity and taught me a lot about gardening.
Yeah, Boise Vertical Farm for me personally has been an outlet that keeps me out of trouble. I attend meetings and I go through recovery steps and the like, but for me, I needed a little bit more. So doing this in mostly full-time, or actually over full-time, it keeps me clean. I help people. It gives me a chance to repay for the damage that I've caused while I was in an active addiction. I pay amends back. I pay forward. So that way, it works wonders for my recovery.
Well, I tried other types of community service. So why I chose Vertical Farm was I chose other types of community service before. I tried doing it at a thrift store, and it wasn't as fulfilling. Coming here, I felt like I was wanted here. Jeff is a great person to be around. He's a wonderful person, and he makes me feel like I'm part of this team that really wants me to be here and wants my help, and enjoys having me in this environment that's positive, and it's safe, and it's encouraging, and it's really positive, and it's just a great place to be. And every time I come here, I feel like I have a purpose. It gave me a purpose to be I would come on the weekends, and I felt like I would tell him I would be here, and I would be here at a specific time and day, and I felt like I had a purpose to be here, and that he wanted me here. It wasn't just showing up and just kind of lost in this big group of people. I was important, and I was wanted, and I was needed to be here, and that's kind of why I kept coming back, because I felt like I was just part of this team that was needed.
The environment, what I find, and I didn't expect this, is the best environment for recovery is having the people that are here work together. I see the recovery happen when people are working with plants and planting and weeding and watering and doing all the other things we have to do in the greenhouse. When they talk, they discuss amongst themselves the recovery. They talk about the recovery, what's happening with them, how things are going, how their life is, troubles, problems. They tend they do pretty much recovery by themselves, which is fantastic. But alcoholism and drug addiction are very isolating diseases, and people tend to be holed up in their house or their living situation by themselves, drinking or drugging, and they don't socialize. So socialization is one of the really key things to keep people clean. And that's kind of what we try to do, is we try to get people in here to work together. Fortunately, that gardening and the like is something that you can do with your hands while you're talking. So it works very well for having people discuss, socialize, they become friends, they check in on each other, they look after each other. If they're having a hard time, they help each other keep from relapsing, stop relapsing from happening. Because if people stop showing up, we always call and check on them. I do, or the participants do. See what's up, see what's going on, and that letting people know that there's somebody out there, plus there's somebody out there watching what's going on with them, helps people recover a lot. It keeps them from getting in trouble, and it keeps them from falling back into old habits.